नमस्कार दोस्तों, आपका अपने चैनल मनोज गुप्ता एकेडमी में आपका स्वागत है। दोस्तों आज हम लोग क्लास 9 के ज्योग्राफी में लेसन नंबर 6 द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ सी वाटर इस लेसन का एक्सरसाइज करने वाले हैं। दोस्तों अभी तक आप लोगों ने इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब और चैनल लाइक कीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर कीजिए। दोस्तों आप लोग इस वीडियो को अच्छी तरीके से देख करके अच्छी तरीके से सुन करके भी इसके क्वेश्चन आंसर बाहर कर सकते हैं। यह है लेसन नंबर 6 द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ सी वाटर। उसका एक्सरसाइज कर लेते हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, tick the correct box according to the salinity of the ocean water. Salinity high, medium and low. First, slanting sun rays, melting snow, low. Second, cloudy sky, rainfall throughout the year, medium. Third, clear skies for the most part, perpendicular sun rays, high. Fourth, less supply of fresh water, desert area around, high. Fifth, low temperature, ample supply of river water, low. Sixth, continental location, desert around, low rainfall, high. Now next question. Question number 2, give reasons. First, salinity is low in the landlocked Baltic Sea. The answer is Baltic Sea is located in temperature region and is a part of northern Atlantic Ocean. Baltic Sea is a landlocked sea and hence ocean current of Atlantic Ocean do not make change in its properties. Despite being a landlocked sea, less temperature, less evaporation and good supply of fresh water due to melting of ice caps resulted in less salinity of Baltic Sea. Now next. Second, there is higher salinity in the northern Red Sea while lower in the southern. The answer is Red Sea is an inlet part of an Indian Ocean which is located between the Northeast Africa and Arabian Peninsula. It is comparatively a narrow, elongated sea. The southern end of the sea is towards the Indian Ocean, while the northern is as good as a landlocked sea. Salinity and temperature current of Indian Ocean largely influence and control the salinity and temperature of southern end. Currents do not affect much on northern side of the Red Sea. Besides, this part is surrounded by Sahara and Arabian desert. High temperature and more evaporation have resulted in high salinity of the northern part of Red Sea. Now next. Third, oceans located at the same latitude do not have same salinity. The answer is salinity of the sea water is determined by the factors like temperature, supply of fresh water and landlocked or open nature of sea. Hence, the effect of latitudinal location is comparatively less significant factor on salinity of the sea. As a result, the salinity of sea is not uniform even on the same latitude. Example, the salinity of Indian Ocean and Atlantic Ocean is not same despite being on same latitude. Now next. Fourth, with increasing depth, the temperature of sea water decreases to a certain limit. The answer is most of the sun rays radiate back from the surface of the sea, while some of them penetrate to certain depth in the water. As a result, the intensity of sun rays decreases with increasing depth. Hence, with increasing depth, temperature of sea water decreases to certain limit. Now next. Fifth, there are more salt pans on the western coast of India than its eastern coast. The answer is Arabian Sea lie to the west of India. The sea is located in tropical belt. Arabian Sea is exposed to clear sky and hence bright sunlight. The temperature as well as the rate of evaporation of Arabian Sea is always high. Narmada and Tapi are the only two major rivers of India meet Arabian Sea, which is less as compared to freshwater supply that the Bay of Bengal receive. As a result, the salinity of Arabian Sea is as high as 36%. In comparison, even though the Bay of Bengal is also located in tropical belt, it is surrounded by land on three sides. Sky over the Bay of Bengal is cloudy for most of the days in the year. Cyclones developing in the area also have its effect. Besides, all major rivers of India and Bangladesh, namely Ganga, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri and Meghna, that is Brahmaputra plus Ganga plus Padma, empty in Bay of Bengal and provide abundant supply of fresh water. As a result, the salinity of Bay of Bengal is less at 32%, which is almost 4% less than Arabian Sea. With higher temperature and salinity, conditions to develop salt pans along Arabian Sea are more conducive. Hence, the western coast of India along Arabian Sea has more salt pans than the eastern coast of India along the Bay of Bengal. Now next. 6. Salinity increases in the mid-latitudinal zones. The answer is mid-latitudinal belt between 25 degree and 35 degree latitude in both the hemisphere has less rainfall. The proportion of fresh water supply by rivers is also less in this region. This belt also has the major deserts of the world and hence the rate of evaporation is more in the adjacent region of these deserts. All these regions together are responsible for increasing salinity of seawater in mild latitudinal region. Now next question. Question number 3. Answer the following questions. First, what are the factors affecting the salinity of the seawater? The answer is difference in temperature with latitude from equator to pole, different rate of evaporation, the supply of fresh water by the rivers, and open or landlocked nature of sea are various factors responsible for difference in salinity on a global level. Now next. Second, explain the distribution of salinity around the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. The answer is the salinity of sea around Tropic of Cancer is about 36 high temperature, high rate of evaporation and landlocked nature of seas obstructing the free movement of ocean currents cause the more salinity. In comparison, the salinity of sea around Tropic of Capricorn is about 35 around Tropic of Capricorn. The proportion of land is less in southern hemisphere. As a result, ocean currents control the salinity around Tropic of Capricorn. Now next. Third, what are the factors affecting the temperature of the seawater? The answer is latitudinal location of the sea, ocean currents, cyclones, rainfall, sea waves, salinity of the seawater, pollution, convectional movement of the seawater, and seasons affect the surface temperature of the seawater. Radiating sun rays from the surface of the sea and less intense sun rays penetrating only up to a certain depth also decide the temperature of the seawater greater depth. Now next. Fourth, explain the changes occurring in the temperature of seawater according to the depth. The answer is temperature of seawater with reference to depth is quite significant than that of surface temperature of the seawater. Temperature of the seawater decreases with increasing depth. However, this change in temperature is not uniform everywhere. The temperature of the seawater changes rapidly with depth of the equatorial areas. Near equator, the surface temperature of the seawater is about 18 degrees Celsius. It reduces to 12 degrees Celsius at 500 meter depth. It is about 8 degrees Celsius at 1000 meter depth, 5 degrees Celsius at 1500 meter depth, and 4 degrees Celsius at 2000 meter depth. Thus, the variation in the sea in the temperature of seawater near surface to 2000 meter depth is 18 degrees Celsius and 4 degrees Celsius respectively. This variation is about 14 degrees Celsius and 4 degrees Celsius around mid-latitudinal region. Near polar areas, however, the variation between surface temperature and temperature at depth is nil. Seawater temperature in this region is uniformly seen at 4 degrees Celsius. Most of the sun rays radiate back from surface of the sea and some of them penetrate to certain depth in water. The intensity of such sun rays decreases, hence after a certain depth, the temperature of the seawater remains same everywhere. Now next. Fifth, name the factors affecting salinity. The answer is factors like temperature, evaporation, supply of fresh water, landlocked or open nature of sea decide salinity of the seawater. More is the temperature of the seawater, more is the rate of evaporation, and hence salinity is also more. Example, salinity of seawater around tropical region. In temperature region, the temperature is less due to oblique sun rays and hence the rate of evaporation is also less, resulting in less salinity. Freshwater supply either by rivers meeting sea like in Bay of Bengal or melting ice caps like in Arctic Ocean result in lesser salinity. Ocean currents get obstructed in landlocked seas and hence salinity of the sea remains high in compared to open ocean. Mixing of water takes place easily in open seas and hence salinity remains controlled by ocean currents. Now next, question number 4. Explain how temperature affect the following. First, a density of seawater. Second, the salinity of seawater. The answer is the density of seawater increases with increasing temperature. Thus, the density of cold seawater is more than the warm water. As a result, the density of seawater near the equatorial region is less than the density of seawater in polar areas. The temperature of seawater is uniform at certain depth and hence the density is also same. Surface temperature of seawater decreases from the equator towards the pole and so the density increases towards the pole. This difference of density generates ocean currents. The rate of evaporation increases with increasing temperature. This further results in more salinity. Seawater in tropical belt therefore has more salinity. In contrast, the temperature is less in polar area and so the evaporation rate. As a result, the salinity is also less. Thus, as one moves from equatorial region to polar area, temperature gradually decreases and so the salinity too. So फ्रेंड्स, आज हमारा यहाँ पे लेसन नंबर 6 का एक्सरसाइज कंप्लीट हुआ। फ्रेंड्स, आप लोगों को ये वीडियो कैसा लगा आप लोग कमेंट बॉक्स में जरूर लिख करके बताइए। इस वीडियो को ज्यादा से ज्यादा लाइक कीजिए, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर कीजिए ताकि उनको भी क्वेश्चन आंसर मिल सके और इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। नमस्कार दोस्तों।